ever going as Castile in EU4. Now, I played a bit between episodes, just so time go by, and you didn't have to sit here looking at me being a bit of an idiot. So we actually went to war against Germian and Karaman. We managed to give some cause back to the Ottomans. Now, I know it's weird, the Ottomans still being alive, they should be dead, but they're actually happy with me. Um, the fact that if you see here we're plus 200, they're March by the way, so they will obviously give me a bunch of troops, etc. So I mean, I'm not angry about having them. I'm actually quite excited to have them. We also allied Muscovy. What also happened, but by the way, between episodes was France actually has a PU over Naples, which makes it a little difficult, a little tricky this one here. But it's fine because if you just see here, the French have their army in England. Now I don't care if they siege these down. I actually do not care. They can do it if they want to. We do need to build a fort somewhere around here though, away from England, probably like Oxford or something like that. The fact that England moved their capital to Oxford is just weird. Usually they move it to like York or something like up here, but probably it's their next best development. Probably guild. No, actually, what's that? Northumberland? Yeah, Northumberland actually has it. Even Lothian. I don't. Surprised they didn't move it up there. But yes. So again, the idea of it is to give Napoli to what's his face, Aragon, and probably even like some of these if possible. If not, then I'll just give a bunch of these then to Aragon, and see if I can take some land from here then, and then use that against the then just yeah that way then form Spain, then move our capital into the lowlands because of the rebels, the Dutch rebels, etc., that will occur over here. Austria actually gained back their land that they lost. So, yeah, they still have Bohemia, which is all good and nice and good, and stuff. So we want to form Spain so we can then get the rest of the missions that we need, and then to do it, we want to integrate Portugal, but that will happen whenever we got a decent air this time round and not terrible whatsoever. Let's make sure France is actually a rival this time round because last time I forgot to do it. But anyway, I'm going to wait till these ships go over there, then I'm pretty much going to declare war. The war will be for. It won't be for this. It will be for Naples. Yeah, so we don't want to call Venice into a coalition. It's a bit of a big war. I'm definitely going to call in Hungary though, when they do come round. Here we go. Yeah, so we're going to go for Napoli. We're going to take it. Then, because obviously Aragon shares a sea tile, we'll just give it over to them afterwards, and then they can core it. When they've cored it, then we'll just integrate them. So, without further ado, let's go and smash. Boom. Yep. Because now they're obviously in England, they could just core. They could just occupy all these. I don't really care. But I mean, they've just literally opened up all of this for myself. To come and do. Let's go over here then. Let's go this way. These guys can do all of this over here, and we just make sure that these boats, they don't do anything to bring these guys back around. Even if it's just sitting around here for a moment, I don't want these guys coming back. That's the idea here. Now we do have these guys popping up over here, so we do want to go after these lot. Okay, it seems like they're leaving, so that's good. Go down there. I don't care. Let's come beat up these guys. To be honest, Aragon will do whatever they do. I'm annoyed the fact that I think these guys just came. Oh, they came into here. That's fine. That's fine. Do you want to stay there? I don't care. It's there's 50,000 French troops up here. I'm not exactly interested in them coming over here. To be quite honest. We did lose the diet thing we had. We did take all of this though. Interesting. Stuff that I do want. Yes. So last thing is I have been doing these conversions to thingies. So I'm just going to do this last one, and that's it. They've all. Oh, there's a few actually over here that I didn't even realize. Do one there, and I think you are. No, you're doing that. Yeah. So eventually we'll turn all of these to Castilian. I'm not going to bother with all of this stuff, to be honest, because it's just so goddamn long. Who did we finish? I think we finished this one over here, wasn't it? Yeah. So we're going to go away from this guy here. Let's see if I can get two transports just to head over there ASAP. Two transports, because then what we can do is we could head over down to La Plata over here and just start doing all of this region. To be honest, we don't have permanent claims over here just yet. That's fine, but just started to get in La Plata all around here would just be quite quite helpful. Wait, this is all La Plata. Sorry, are you Peru? You're Peru, Peru, and this is it. So there's three Perus here. This is all Colombia. We could at least try and get something here then, for us to do. At least like three here. Wait, you can't do it over there actually. I can, to be honest, I can land here then go over that way. Which is weird that this is here, but yet we can still do it. I might as well, to be honest. We'll just send a normal colonist through, and we'll just try and get these guys, take them around the corner here, and then over there. And to be honest, they can like land here and then go over. To be honest, there we go. Let that go through. We'll let them do that. Yeah, so we're doing obviously these two here. I'm annoyed about this though. We do need to kick Holland out this time round. Genoa's done. Cool. I'd love it if Aragon was actually doing the sieges down here, but it looks like they won't be doing it whatsoever, which is quite annoying. So I'm going to send over this guy down into Naples actually. Maybe over here first. Let's kick that out. Cool, let's head back over here. And once this guy's done, he's going to come over and do this. We get intensify suppression of Protestantism. Interesting. To the end of the... Well, we can do that's fine, I don't care. Whatever it is. It doesn't matter. Genoa can be gone. So let's piece them out. Alliance with them, alliance with them. I don't care about the rest. Do you know what? I'd rather have war reps. And then you're gone. That's it. Get them out of here. This is a bit annoying, to be honest. It's fine. You go over there. You at war? No, you're not. The Pope man does not want to be... They can't be vassals. Well, they can be vassals, but not at this current stage. Come on, fool. Venice fort, fool. Are you here yet? You are. Interesting. Good. So let's send these cogs over to this one here. This one's almost done. In fact, we can't abandon it. Okay, we're going to have to wait till that's done. That's fine. That's fine. We're not going to, again, like I said, we're not going to do any of the expel minorities this time round. They just take too long. Well, they don't take too long, but the fact that I can't like switch over is a bit annoying. These occupations, that's fine with me. Siege of Treviso is not done. Uruguay is done. Interesting. So I can't get in there because we don't have any ships over here. That's fine. These 38 are now coming over. This is a bit of an issue now because we're going to have to destroy these guys one way or another. How do we... Okay, they're there soon. Interesting, cool. So Hungary's going to beat him up. That's fine. We're going to have to attack these ships somewhere. So let's come out here. Let's see where they've gone. Those 38 ships. Who's this? England and Portugal down here. I'm surprised Portugal be down here, considering this is my claim. Are they angry at me, by the way, for having that? It doesn't seem like they care that I just did that treaty thingy. I think it doesn't matter, considering that we own them, basically. Where are those ships gone? I can't tell, to be honest. It's frustrating. We're not gonna take any land from Venice, etc. We're probably gonna just take it from Naples, sorry. But we'll just lose the prestige. It's fine. I don't know where those ships are. They're really actually annoying me now. Oh, we can just sell straight there. Let's sell straight there. Oh, you're done, aren't you? So just send them normally down this way. There we go. And just to make sure, where's that one that was Andalusian still? You. Let's make you non-Andalusian. And oh, you're also Andalusian. That's weird. Okay. All of these now are no longer on the Andalusian path. These are all, I mean, sorry, they're all going to be on the Castilian path. That is good. So, Papal States, oh, you could have just given you access. Who are you at war with? Bologna. Who are this? Oh, they integrated Nevers. Or killed Nevers, whatever they did with them. There's the 38 ships. They arrive in London. I'm now going to blockade you. I'm going to sit here and blockade you. Now, Holland is now there. Good. If we were to take something from you, what could we take? Nothing, because the aggressive expansion is quite huge, and it is not our war. What I want to do, though, is kick French from you. Yep. No longer friends with French. You can be allied with everyone else, just not the French. Now that Holland's out the way, this is going to be so much easier war, to be honest. Hopefully the Venetians here will die, because I'd love to get straight into their capital. Look at that, right in there. Oh, it's absolutely lovely, right? When you finally get into the Venetians, it just becomes so much nicer. Who is this anyway? It's me. It's taking forever over here. I like the fact that I've blockaded their ships, though. Huh. I love it. I really do love it. It's just that their whole army is stuck down there. Only you can come out. I'd love to beat you. Oh, who's this? Byzantines again? Get out of here. Why don't we make you pay for the forts then? Since you've got nothing better to do. So give him the forts, give him that fort, and any other forts we'll just give it to him. Lower taxes. Yes, that's fine. Wallets. Don't care. I don't remember getting this one, by the way. So I have no idea how I ended up getting it. But apparently I do. I don't exactly know how. Sure. Weird. Yeah, these guys are annoying. Oh, give that to Byzantine. Hand these over. Once we integrate Aragon, by the way, Byzantines won't be so disloyal, because they're doing it mostly because of the relative army power of all marches and vassals. Once we get that, our numbers will be even higher, and it won't be so aggressive like that. So that fort's about to fall. There we go. Give it over to Byzantines, and let everything swarm by. Oh, Venice is. Oh, I was about to say Venice was done, but right here, it was like, hang on. Oh, we can no longer do those. Interesting. Wait, hang on a minute. I thought we'd get permanent claims from that. Apparently not. Interesting. That's fine then. Interesting. Come on, fool. I just love the fact that French are just like there and just stuck. Give this over to Byzantines, and let's split the army and just occupy most of this now. Occupy all of this. Once this is done, Venice is gone. It's just like it's my own little vassal swarm, my own little, HRE, but the Spanish HRE. Yeah, let's do all of this. Go. The fact that Hungary, I don't think we needed Hungary, to be honest. The fact that, obviously the French were over here, I was just in case that the French did come over, is what I was a bit worried about, and I didn't want anything to happen. They can actually do that. So let's head over back up here, and let's deal with these rebels. Yep, the Hungarians beat up the Venetians. Oh, I forgot Savoy was in here. See, Savoy would be a nice little vassal to have as well, because they have like all of this that they could take back. Like all of this stuff they could take back. but I don't think we need to. Let's kick out Savoy. War reps that. I'm not going to bother doing all of those. Just France. You can keep everything else. To be honest, I think I don't need anything else. Just those, and probably just these for some prestige. There's the siege of Venezia. Brandenburg still has thingy. That's fine. Let's head this guy home. Oh, those guys are not done. That's good. So let's send these guys home, and then you lot can come home too, just this way around. Like that. And what I might do is actually just take this from the French, these two, just 100%, just like 100 autonomy them, and then just get rid of them really. And then you can just sit there. I don't need the French down there, to be honest. What do we have left anyway? So Venice, Naxos. Yeah. So they're pretty much. I think it's just what's it? I think it's just because obviously they like occupy England right now. London, sorry, which is what's giving them so much like war score. So Venice, which still has a high by the way, they're still high. They must be low now, considering that they just finished that fight. They're medium. How are you still medium? What's this? Oh, the French occupied that. Weird. Poland are just nothing these days. Gold Coast, blah blah blah. That's fine. Some of these conversions are almost ready. Love it if they just go and smack into that though. Giving these back to the Ottomans would be nice. No. Oh, hang on. What's this about? Byzantium yet again. They don't have much money. It's fine. Now hang on to this war a little while longer. No. I'm surprised that these guys are not going to go smack into that. I'm super surprised. Can we like... Why are you so disloyal? I hate you so much. It is mostly because of the relative power. They're losing a ducat every month. Yeah, you can do that. It's fine. Oh, the Dutch. So we do have a claim here. We'll disappear in 60. I think we should just get another one and just go after like Zealand first. And just do bit by bit, so that way we don't have to do it all at once. We can just do it bit by bit, and I'll be fine. We lose a bit of money here, it's fine. Oh, manufactories. Yes, I built so many manufactories around here. It was just this place is so disgusting. Literally. Let's come back from you. Oh, let's just do both of these. Whatever. Literally, Castile has really like disgusting land to make manufactories, like 0.4, 0.3, 0.2s. It's just absolutely crazy. 95 there. Just wait until you get some loans, and we'll pay off the loan. Should be happy. I don't want to give prestige over, to be honest. I'm just so happy we did this over here. I'd love to destroy these ships though. It looks like, by the way, they did remove some ships. They did what's it called? Deleted some units over here. They yeah. So they had 38. Now it's up to 23. I mean, if we wanted to, we could like head over and beat them up, but we're not going to do that. Okay, are you like now? Yeah. Okay. There we go. So Venice. Venice. So I just want war reps. Cancel your alliance with the French. I think you have an alliance with Hungary? Maybe, I don't know. And just take money off them. With that much left, give up claims there. And give up claims on myself. And cancel these two. Yeah. That's Venice out the way. Now Naples. Now I have to give this to myself again. because if I give it over, if I hand this over to Aragon, if I'm not mistaken, that's, yeah, 62 Diplo power there. So I'm gonna have to do it myself. So hand it over to me. So Naples, a bit of a coalition is going to happen here, unfortunately, but it should be fine. I mean, this isn't like quite heavy land. I'd rather just give them like these over here, like like these ones, and then go up. I know it's going to cost a lot if I do this. See, that's quite a lot, that's quite a coalition, and it's because I don't have claims over here. It's a conquest war as well. But what do I have claims? If I take this, hang on. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. If I give this to Champagne, now this is probably a bit stupid here. It's 107. That's a coalition and a half. But getting rid of this, that's actually quite manageable. Take Paris from them will make them significantly weaker, but also allows me to then annex these. Oh my god, so much. I need to go influence next, like ASAP. I'm gonna have to go back into Diplo. Take Champagne, and oh my god, we could be rolling in money afterwards. I think this is what we should do. Just take these. For Aragon, what's Aragon's claims like? We've got a couple claims down here, don't they? I'm taking that. I'm just gonna see, really. That's a lot. That's too much. That's too much as well. It's because of Paris. I don't think we need to take Paris though. I think we can let them keep Paris, but what we can do is give this give this fort then to Champagne. It's a little bit more manageable, but then we could take these if we're so pleased. Like take that, hand it over to Aragon. And then I guess call it quits then from there. That's already a 30. I don't want to take a 68. That's a bit too much, I think. I could take this if I wanted to, but that's too much. I think we should just take this. Humiliate and war reps is what I want. Maybe not even that, actually. If I don't take that, I can take so much money. And I'm guaranteed there's even more to go. Yeah, look at that. The humiliate would be nice, but I don't know if we need it. Take that and then take this. I think this is manageable. These guys are always going to be coalitioned, really. But take that for myself. Gives me even more power within the English trade. I mean, this would be even better, but unfortunately, it's not what you can do there. There, take that. I mean, yeah. then we could probably even keep Aragon for another round against France and take some more from here. I think that's something we just got to do here. And what I could do is like do a couple of these, and that's done. Let's just take that, call that, and then hand over this to Aragon. And they can call that. Yeah, I think that's as much as we could have done, to be honest. So now we've got one less fort to deal with. Now we've only got 2 forts over here now. You know, bit by bit we can do it. I mean, even if we like release Provence, again, it's just too many vassals we have. Let's do that one there. That's fine. We need to improve some of these, to be honest. Let's do that. Let's improve a couple of these, so you can get even more. How much are you? 80? That's fine. When did you rebel? 51. You're going to come back again. That's fine. Let's go ahead and improve relationship with someone. Aragon, don't need it. Portugal, don't need it. Champagne, don't need it. Brandenburg, let's do it. I'm not sure how we're going to become the emperor. I'm really not sure. And I forgot to take these ones down here. Damn it. I'll do it again eventually. Note that to Champagne because I actually want to integrate you. All of this stuff over here. I could do this one. Go up to another Diplo point. Tetuan. Tetuan is you, right? Yeah. 0.17. Let's just go with that, it's fine. Base production. Again, just so much more money. And let's head over to this. And let's just start pouring the money that we have. Let's do that one too. So we can get some papal influence. I mean, oh Jesus, you know, just the coalition itself. We need influence ASAP. We really, really need it ASAP. I want to do this one ASAP as well. But I think it's time to try and focus our attention on these lot. Even though we have this, I'm surprised that we don't have like just claims right next to it. If you know what I mean. If we go against Mexico here, let's see. No. If we got Portuguese Mexico, I'd like another Mexico. That will give me another Diplo guy. Friesland over here. Interesting. Interesting. You are part of the empire. Interesting. Okay, let's do a couple claims over here. Actually, let's make you do that. You do this. Let's make you start doing some claims. You know, you do that there. You do some here. Blah blah blah. Whatever that is. You there. Whatever. Try and get some claims around here. You're there, that's fine. I'm not sure what I'm going to do around here. The fact that Portuguese over here as well is kind of annoying. Printing press, ooh, interesting. It's arrived. Printing press has arrived. We need claims on England. They still have English Columbia, which is fine. It's fine. They can keep doing it for like Meath is there, Brittany. Interesting. So actually we need to do claims on England. Let's come back from Holland and let's do claims on England. Build spike network. Come back from you. That's fine. We've got uprising in the French. What part of the French sector is this? This is those ones up there. Cool. We've got more troops over here. Since when did we gain all of these troops? What? When? Where? How? Oh, I forgot about Muscovy. I forgot we're allied. Let's keep that alliance. Oh, I know why. It's because the cavalry merged with these lot. There we go. That makes a bit more sense now. Let's head over to there. And you can come down to Toledo. Good. There we go. Yeah. Cool. So, next war. I'd love to go to war against Kandar, but the fact is that allied to Mamluks, which is quite annoying. Do we have any stuff over here? No. Okay. Well, luckier. No, I'm not going to do that. Did we lose a... Shoot, I don't know what happened. Who are you? Oh yeah, you're coming over. That's fine, I don't care. You can do that. We've got a couple guys over here anyway. Doing all of that stuff. And then obviously these lot over here. Brandenburg. I don't know. I think we have to move our capital over to the Empire to do this, I think. Not quite sure. Can't actually remember. Okay, we've got some culture conversions. Good. Blah blah blah. We've got some obviously of these. Karaman, Ramazan. That's fine. So what we can do here is go over there and make sure the Ottomans start claiming all of this for us, or whoever else wants to do it. All of this as well. Do some of these, just all of this really. So going to war against Kandar would be lovely. It means we can actually go into Egypt as well and transfer some stuff from here. Because this is the Muslim world, most of these guys don't actually give a crap. I mean, they do, like Venice gives a damn, because obviously they're like down here already, and so is Austria, but most other guys don't care. Tunis, if we declare war on you, that's the Mamluks again. Morocco, we have nothing on. Jolof we could actually kill, if we so wanted to as well, but Songhai apparently is really massive over here. Okay. Interesting. Diplo, we will be able... Oh shoot, we have a lot of Diplo stuff. I don't really want to do this more than I have already. Oh yeah, we did lose that general. That's fine. The French. Right, is that this thing? I don't exactly know where they're coming out of, which makes it a huge issue. Okay, you have now rivaled me. Grand. Cool, I do that. I want most of this. We should be building shipyards everywhere. I'm going to do that now, actually. Start building shipyards everywhere. So I can have a ton of ships. More ships, the better. Byzantium, again, is a bit annoying. Placate them. Until I get influence, it's going to be quite annoying. I'd like to just bang it straight down, straight on the free, and then integrate Champagne, because we have a lot of stuff here. Aragon will be gone soon, that we know of. It's just the rest of it. It's just the rest of it. Okay, so if we go to war against Mamelukes, they have 70,000 troops. Right. At Tech 11, which we're just a tech above it. If we focus our attention on this side here, then we can do a bit more damage than going this side, because then we've got like a single file. Plus we've got like these lot, but if we go over this side, then Aragon and Portugal will come through this way. If we just take this for example, just take Oran there, which is fine. We will then be able just to go like through this way, beat up the Mamluks, make sure they annul their alliance with like Kandar, and then we can attack Kandar afterwards for all of the Ottomans' cause, except for that one. But we could probably hand that over anyway and give this all over to the Ottomans. But then Byzantium will be annoyed about that too. What's this? Montevideo has. Oh yes, I'll obviously do that. That make them hurry up. Do it faster. This guy. So we're on thingy with that. Let's just go with this here. They've just integrated Bohemia. Wow, wow. Austria's huge again. Shoot. Okay, with this stuff. So France. I didn't even see who else was in there. I'd love to just go after Holland, to be honest, and just take Den Haag, just kind of slowly but doing it. If it wasn't for like the French, I'd be doing this right now, to be honest. All of this stuff here is just bloody annoying. Oh, I forgot about these lot. Do you know what? In protect trade in Sevilla, whatever, do something like that. I forgot about all of that stuff. It's just been sitting there. I could have earned even more money. I'm earning 56 ducats a month. That's just stupid. There we go. Okay. Oh, what's this about? London wants to convert. Yes, please. And you convert? Yes. Gold Coast needs to be converted. That's fine. That will happen soon. Next one will be Ivory Coast, I think. No, we should technically be this. Then we go after Benin, because Benin has all of this stuff we could take, or maybe even that one there. Actually, we could just walk over, get a what's it called, a thingy, and just get over here. Because we need the most trade power. Oh, actually, we can do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get that out of the way. Done. Then we don't have to focus around here. Then sell east. Oh, the French are down here already. Interesting. Interesting. The French. Interesting. It's like you want me to come here and take you out. Let's see. Is there anything here about... What's this about? This one here, Celtic Indies, and do that stuff. So, it says nothing here about this. Okay. But I'll still want this anyway, for myself. The French, eh? The French have been doing stuff. So this is all Peru. Obviously we can't... I do want to do more of these, but once I integrate like Aragon or something like that, then I can just bring troops down here just to attack these guys. But to get that though, I need... What's this here? This gives me permanent claims. Which one gives me permanent claims on these guys? It's not that one. I think it's the Mine Conquest. No. Oh, it's this one here. Get permanent claims on all of this place here. Okay. Okay. So once we get the new 5, we'll stand to do it. Okay. So shipwise. 1, 2, 3, 4. Send you 4 down here, because then you're going down to South Africa. You guys need to be upgraded. That's fine. Byzantium is being a dick again, which is fine. It's all good. Can I like start going over here? Yes. Where can I go? So I can go like here. I might as well go here though, because there's less men over there. Okay, that's done. Montevideo, since I've already done that, I can then come here. Hang on. I can then come here, just some colonist. And because of you, I should then also come straight here, send colonists, and that'll be done. Hungary has declared war. I'll join, that's fine. There's a couple there. See, that's, you're done. Now you can go over there. Montevideo, then can go over there. And those guys. Once they're done, then I can do the other one. Let's do Gold Coast. So once this guy gets here, because I don't want to wait for him. Milan just declared war on Venice, blah, blah, blah. We've got all of this stuff there. So 5 years ahead of time, I don't want to actually pay for anything like that. So let's see. I don't have Genoa yet. That's fine. There is Naples there. We could, if we wanted to do that, that's fine. Calais and Stowe. Yes, we actually want to do some over here. You could be turned into a world port. London can also be turned into a world port, but Calais needs to be developed. So let's go into Calais and just put a bunch of points in here like that. Soon we can get so much stuff here. Do utilize. And let's see, what's our ship like now? So 72 now for the ships. Good. Still not enough though. So one there, one there, one there, do one there. And let's do all of these up here actually as well. The more ships we can have, the better, in my opinion. Spec those ones. There we go. And that'll be it for now. And what we're going to do after that is just do manufactories and all of that stuff. I did want, what's it called, economy, but it might not happen. Ooh, that Diplo relation would actually come in handy. I would only, I think I'd wait though. Is that guy coming soon? He is coming. Cool. So once the video is now done, you guys can come here, down here, and then join up with these guys. French separatists were about to pop. Oops. That's fine. In fact, actually, what we could do here, we could actually accept English as well. So let's accept the English. I know there's 104, it's fine. That gives us a lot of stuff here. And there's Flemish, there's Walloon. Walloon, I don't know which one I'm going to do just yet, but I will do that. Ramazan, that's fine, I don't care about you. These guys are just simple war, it's not much. Cordoba is almost finished, and that'll be the last of the Andalusians. Oh, let's go for this one. Is he here yet? There we go. Now we've got these, let's just do these other missions. So spank that. I should have done that earlier actually. And then do this one here. We can do this. Yep. That should be all good. In fact, what I might actually do, because we earn so much money anyway, we can come back from you, and because I think we still got the range, can we not go over here? Is there a colony dude over here? Let's kick these lot out just to see. Colony range. Can we go over here? It is just out of reach. But that isn't. Damn it. Okay. I thought I could get over here. But no we can't. It's out of reach. Fine, let's go back to Diplo Gaiden. Actually, we could pay for this. Okay, we need some money, that's fine. No, we're not gonna remove that, that's fine. Quarantine. I'll rather just do the lowest one. It's fine. That's there. And you know what? Let's make sure we have enough, what's it called? Boats to go around. So let's build a few here. Yep, those will be fine. And then what we can do is just send one of these stacks over to Peru in preparation for a war there. A war deck. Kill him. Didn't realize he came out actually. Ah, you fool. Fine. infantry cost goes up, that's fine. I'm not planning to build anyone anyway. Because once we take Aragon, we take all these troops, and he has 40 something. He has 40, so how much does he have? He has 33. So as you can see, that's going to take us all the way up to... We're going to lose a bunch of money though. There's our shipyards done. Nice. So even more boats now we can do. 100 now. Nice. This is exactly what we needed though. We just need to pounce on boats. Just constant boats. That's fine. We can no longer claim London apparently. Whatever that means. Oh, we've got claims of England to do. Got Essex there, that's fine. And the last one will be on Norfolk. Once we build all of these ships, that'll be fine. EU4 actually could just pop over up here for me. And then we can just send them over to Brazil for now, and then send them over here for war against these lot. Cusco, you're going to die. I'm annoyed about this though, Portugal doing this, but I guess this way it'll at least give me another, what's it called, another merchant to have as well, which will be quite nice. Get you over here and join up, there we go. The Pope Man wants to do that, yes you can do that, that's fine. Here we go. Send all of you lot over. Off with his head. The treasury. Who's the treasurer? It's you, innit? Yeah, you can die then. Off with your head. You did. Who are you? Basque. That's my culture group. And Royal of Armies would be nice, to be honest. Let's kick you out because I don't know who to have here. Discipline. Ooh, yes please. And then we can upgrade you as well. It's not one of my... Oh my god. Apparently Basque is not... I need to form Spain to have Basque as a culture. That's fine. Do that. Make claims on the French. That's fine. Get you over here and then get you over there. Because I think it's time for us to go over to Peru and make a Peruvian... what's it called? Make a Peruvian... colony over there, so they can start them building up. Come down here, it's fine. We'll do institution spread in our faith provinces, blah blah blah. That's fine. Cusco, you are allied to a bunch of these guys actually. Just these guys, in fact. Which isn't too bad. You're done, get over here. And what we're going to do is actually we're going to just kill these guys off here. That way, they're just done, isn't it? And we'll probably come here and do the same actually. Just kill these guys off. Go. There's that war done. Cool. So that'll be done there. And let's see, so we've got a bunch of these stuff to do, so still 3 years ahead of time though. Let's do this one Diplo relation. That would help. Oh, I'd just love to have that too, but unfortunately no. Let's also get this. That's also another Diplo rep as well. So that's pretty good. And then we're just gonna join up these whole guys together. There we go. Join you two together. And Ichima. Oh no, not Ichima, sorry. We'll go for Spanish Main. Give us permanent claims on all of this region. And then we're gonna go attack these lot. Ichima. No, we don't want to attack Ichima, but we want to attack Cusco. Are these just... Oh, no, these actually thingies here. Interesting. So, we're going to go to war for... I don't know. Puno, I think. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Just something around here, I guess. Puno. Attack, obviously. We're going to split the army. You take that. You take this. So you go up here, and then you go to like these ones, and we're just going to occupy all of this. That means that this guy is no longer available, which we should rectify with that guy. There we go. England. Oh yeah, so claim on Norfolk, and then we're done with them. And France, we need claims on. So, also I want claims here. I want claims over all on this region. This is all for me. I want all the English Channel regions. What are you? You're still this. Okay then. So, let's take. We already have 3. Bit annoying though, actually. We could demote Andalusian, and then we can accept Walloon. That'll be our capital afterwards, and want to make sure that's all nice and good to keep up. What tech are you? Tech 8. Interesting. You're very low. Spare nothing. Okay, again, almost up there. No. Probably not going to take the entire region, but I do want to take some of the coast as well, so we can actually just see some of this. Are you coming down? Do you want to die? I think he wants to die. There you go, dead. Are you at war with me? No. Actually, do you know what? Let's go straight over here. Straight in there. Come on, guys. Brandenburg wants to move. Yes, you can. Claire aim of strength goes down. No. Counter the Reformation. We could do that, but we're not going to do it just yet. Do you too? Oh my god. The fact that Portugal has seen this and I haven't is just so dumb. I mean, it's so stupid. France declared war on England yet again. See, this would have been a fantastic time to declare war on France again. But it's not for another 8 years. I mean, in 8 years, if they still haven't like beaten them, we're going to declare war on them. And we're going to obviously do some more stuff over there. It might not be specifically for the French land. It might just be for the Naples, maybe, but who knows. Okay then, so all of this stuff here. So let's see, Sevilla. Yes, you definitely need development. It's very low over here. Like over here as well. And you. Because it's terrible over here actually. It's really bad, development wise. No and no. We lost that on the French, that's fine. There's another one. The Byzantines can pay for this. So we take these, like, we could just take a bunch of these actually, and like over here. That way, you know, these guys can have, and they'll probably just go down here to La Plata. Really, they'll take quite a few actually. Portugal's over here too, which is quite nice. I need to go over here as well, eventually. Siege of Lima is now done. Actually, that might be something I should do. In fact, make a claim on you. Like make a few claims there, and then go to war, and that way we can make our own Mexico. And then he can then, you know, build up. So then we can take double Mexico rather than just one Mexico. Cool. Cool. You go up there. And you go down here. I'd love it if this was just it though, you know, and that would be fine, but it's not going to be the case. Actually, I might just send these ships, by the way, over here. Up that region, because then these guys can just walk up. They could just probably just walk all the way up here, actually. Who are you? You're that, or you're this. You could probably just walk up. Can you not walk up? Hang on. Oh, we can make our way, like, over here-ish. That'd be fine. And then you can just, like, do some stuff over here. So I think these guys are done. They're not going to attack us. They're not going to do much. Hungary against Serbia, that's fine. We lost an explorer, that's okay. These guys are dead anyway. Goodbye. Yep. Okay, now you can come up here too. I'm just going to let these guys walk up over there. So now we're done. We don't have to worry about all of this. Quito will do it separately. So you, my friend, will be just money, war reps. I'm surprised the money doesn't, like, whatever. That's fine. And then basically just, yeah, finish you off, really, whenever you're done. Make you guys go over here. We can then finally get a claim over here. 30? Why 30? Oh, because we already got a claim. Interesting. Interesting. How many claims do you have actually on you? We've got 2 claims. Okay then. I guess we'll just get one then anyway. We don't have to pay Diplo points for this. Take Puno, that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we do these 3. Maybe that one. I don't know. We'll do one of those. Take money, take war reps, and that'll be fine. 1, 2, 3. Then he can call the rest of it. And then we'll just do one there, one there, one there. That'll be fine. So Castilian Peru will turn into whatever afterwards. Oh, in fact, it might not actually work. Hang on. Let's just go here then and do that guy as well. Just in case it doesn't speed up. I don't care about that, that's fine. So we're over here now. Let's take ourselves over to here. And let's go to war against these lot. Once we get the final claim, though, I don't want to pay for the Diplo points. Diplo points is, again, maxed out-ish. So let's go back to Sevilla, do a couple there. And this will help us in the manufacturing business. I mean, right now it's just so much autonomy. Like, we decrease that. This would then be better. That's how much? 0.8, 0.08 there. So, it gets better. It really does. Let's go over to buildings and let's see. The next one's to go for 0.4 there, 0.3, point that there. And we'll go over to production. Look, oh my god, you're going to be rolling in money soon. It's going to be funny. Cool. So last claim over here. I don't know, like this one over here, whatever. You can come back. And then we're just going to declare war on them. For these. We're going to split the army, obviously. And then do it that way. And just send those ships out. Kill these ships, actually. Boom. Dead. Haha, nice. And then come back over here. I think we could just keep like the galleys out probably, and that'll be fine. Yeah, look at that, it's fine. And then just keep these guys out, and that's it, done. Really. We can make our own Portuguese. We can make our own Castilian Mexico over here. We don't have to hand anything over to him, and then we can have actually 2 over here, which would give us double merchants really. And that's what I'm hoping that the Portuguese Brazil will do too. Is just double merchants. Which they will do because they're pretty much quite a lot there. If they come over to La Plata too, then that's fine with me. Are you done? Cool, you are done. Let's head over to Havana. Havana's there. 7 colonists, that's fine. And what we're going to do here is we're going to just leave one guy. Let's just transport him over there. That's just like one job. Because there's nothing over here now, so that's fine. You're fine. Wait, you're done, aren't you? Yeah, you're done. So one more here, and I'll be good. And then that's him out the way. Do you have any claims on these guys? Yet? No. Great. You? No. You? No. Oh, god damn it. Okay, so now you're basically done. We could just eat this entire guy, actually. That's fine, actually. Just eat them all. Dead. Okay, so core, core, and then core. That's fine. And let's set these guys back over here. The French, have they finished their war? They have finished their war. They just took a bit more. They released actually a lot from England. And they just ate Brittany, basically. Cool then. Cool bees. Okay, go over there. And then... is that a fort? That's not a fort. But let's make our way down here. And over there. Soon we'll take you apart. They're actually allied Lithuania. Interesting. Very interesting. We need more stuff over here, so let's do a couple over there. And then let's cancel this. I think we did one here as well, didn't we? Yes, we did. You're fine, I guess. Did we take it out? No, we didn't. Hang on. So, what region are you? Picardy. So you're all of this. No, let's remove this. That's fine. We'll make use of this afterwards. Let's go over to you as well. And I mean, I guess we could take that thing, you know, if we so wanted to. Oh, let's take this one too. Okay, expelled that guy. Oh, development cost. That would have been nice earlier. Let's take you too. We can kick this one out. Now we've got a fort in the mountains. That's just been disgusting. When's the next fort coming out? Miltech 14, which should be the following one. That's fine. Is this because of... That's because of printing press. That's fine. Let's take all of these now. Next one, then influence. That is definitely the next... That's definitely the next idea group. Influence. You can come back, actually. I think you just leave these guys here, to be honest. Because France is the next war. I do want to go up against England. But if I go up against England, I think what I'm going to do is just make them concede Colombia. And make these guys bigger. I think that will literally just be it. We have another colony. So you're done. No, you're not done. Who's done? So we have a guy coming over there. We have a guy in Havana. Right. I think it's probably time we start doing it here in Florida. Whatever this is. So let's send like probably 2 guys over here. No, 1 guy probably be enough actually. So you can come over here. Yeah, we just have a guy doing it over here now. I'll be fine. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. That's all look good there. And then these guys can come home. To here. They'll take a lot of attrition though. Hopefully that's fine. Good news. Nice. Thank you. Truce of Karaman is now done. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. What did I just see here? Rebels. I see rebels. Rebels that we need to kill ASAP. Come on. Hurry up. The Aragonese are here, but I don't think they're going to kill him. Oh, they actually are going to kill him. Okay then. Head over back to Brazil then. And just stay there. Thank you, Aragon. And then I think their capital might be... It's not going to be Belize because I'm not coring it. Of course this is here. Are you your actual cause, etc.? Oh my god, you're annoying. Okay then. Let's bring out a troop here then. And he'll go over there. That's fine. Oh my god, I lost so much men in that trip. Let's go over here. 29 over there, that's fine. I'd probably do more if we do in the English channel, but it doesn't bother me too much. If we do that and there, yeah, we could do one here actually. That'll be cheaper than this one. Connect our lands this way. Aragon has that, then I can have this one here. Yeah, that'll be great. And then we could take whatever else we want from Naples. Cool. Okay, you go over here, and then you do whatever you want. And I think that'll be it for the episode. It's a bit of a long episode, but hopefully It was quite entertaining. It might not be actually. I don't know. This stuff I'm not going to bother coring. This stuff I'll try and do ASAP. Yeah. So next war is against France in '64. Coalition wise, it's terrible. It's just I again, like I said, I want to connect this land. I at least want these two, you know. And as I'm doing that, I might as well take something from Naples as well, to finally do the boot, and then Milan afterwards. I guess. Until we do that, we need, oh, this guy's big. Yeah, we just need to like connect these two. Then Aragon would then have what? Aragon would then have 32, 33 probably, maybe even more than that if I give all of this. Then I can just inherit him basically for free. That might be the idea. If what I might do instead actually is I might just go attack. What's this called? Mamelukes. Probably go after like this one here. Just attack them. Annul their alliances, and then go up against Kandar and their stuff, and give all of these to the Ottomans. Because once I go big, this won't be much of a problem anymore. Well, and also if I take Champagne, God, I'm going to have a lot of stuff. I'm going to have a lot of money, a lot of stuff that I don't even know what to do with. I won't even know what to do with these. Production, let's go all around here. Yeah, because itself over here, like, especially a regimental camp, it's like you want to kill me, man. Come on, look. One of these bad boys would do so much good over here. Here's going to be so much money as well. So much. Take the fort away from there, probably. Actually, that's a good. That's words. It's fine. But yeah, we need to go over Holland as well. Oh my god! Only you had no. Oh, you have no air. That's why I marry you. You're still in Galway. I'd love that would happen. Let's see if it will. Let's see if it will. We are 14 years ahead of time. No, we're not. We're 11 years ahead of time. Yeah. So this will be it then, guys. I will see you in the next episode, whenever that will be. Look forward to it. Ciao for now.